Welcome everyone to Ricky's Tech Talk. As you may have seen recently, we took a look at the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and now it's time to introduce the iPhone 12 mini, which offers a small form factor with big potential. So let's discover together. So let's start with the unboxing and go through the setup phase. And I show the setup phase as this helps go through a device and making it easier for you. So on the front here, we've got our iPhone 12 mini. On the back, we've got a bit of information. Remember, it's dual SIM now, so an internal SIM and then an eSIM. 64 gigabytes of internal storage, which is great. And then at the bottom here, we've got a green Apple icon, which means we've got green color. So let's lift the lid. So lifting the lid, we'll get to see that mint green or pea green, a very pastel green there. So not a bright, vibrant green, but sort of like a nice, I don't know, pastel color green. So there's our iPhone 12 mini. We've got our cable, which is USB-C to Lightning. Hopefully they're going to move to Lightning now throughout on the device. They brought Thunderbolt into the iPad now, so it'd be nice to see if they do bring that to the iPhone as well. But USB-C to Lightning connection there. No plug, no headphones, pretty much like the iPhone 12 and the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Designed by Apple in California. So we've got a SIM tool, you've got about the information here, and you've got an Apple sticker. I think they could have made these coloured. That would look really nice if they made them coloured there. But a bit of information, and it's always good to have a SIM tool. So that's all you get in the packaging now, as they have removed the headphones and also removed the 3-pin plug here in the UK. You can buy them separately, and I will put the link in description because not everyone has it. If you buy a new iPhone, you might not already have these, and that's something you need to then go and buy. But that's everything we get in the box. Taking a look at our phone again, turning it over here, dual camera on this model. So pretty much like the iPhone 12. And I like where the band is here. You've got the aluminium band that runs all the way around in this color as well, a more polished color compared to the back. That's really nice. So let's power our device on. So if you have the brand new iPhone 12, iPhone 12 mini, iPhone 12 Pro, or Pro Max, let me know what you think down below. It's always great to hear from you. So saying hello, and we're ready to go. So you can get into accessibility options here by 3 quick taps of the power button.
Voiceover, logo other, tire. Okay.
So voiceover is over,
Heading.
and it will go through. So that's nice that accessibility option is there. Swipe up to begin, and we can go through the setup process together here. So we are going to choose English. We can choose United Kingdom. We've got our network already installed. Massive thank you to Vodafone. So we've got a quick start option here. But before you do that, top right hand side, you've got an accessibility figure. So tap on here and we've got a range of different options. So now I've made that a little bit bigger, it's easier to read. So starting from the top, you've got voiceover, zoom, display and text size, motion, spoken content, touch, switch control or keyboard. So it's really nice that you've got all of them options there right at the beginning. Now I've made my text a little bit larger, makes it easier for me to go through the setup process with you. So quick start, so if you have another iPhone, you can bring that in, scan the code, and then it will set up very quickly, bringing everything up for you. Or you can set up as manual here. Ask you then to connect to your Wi-Fi network. What we're going to do is use the mobile data. It's just going to check for anything else here at the moment. It may take a little while to activate your iPhone. Now it's activated. Now we come onto Apple's key little thing that they're really working on at the moment is data and privacy. So I'm going to hit continue here. Face ID for security. Yes, let's continue. And you just have to fill in the logo here. And then all you do is you just tilt your head round, and then it will ask it to do it again. So it fills in more. So we're going to hit continue. And you can see the green bar there. Just turning my head in a clockwise way. Brilliant. Then it's asking you to set up a passcode. So I'm going to enter a passcode now. Or you can change here for further options. Once that's done, it will ask you to repeat it, and then we can move on. Then it moves on to apps and data here and talking about how you want to transfer it. So you can restore from, I think this is going to be iCloud, restore from PC or Mac, transfer directly, move data from an Android device, or don't move apps. So that's fine, we can continue here. Then you're asked to sign in with your Apple ID, and make sure you do this to make sure you get to use all of Apple's services. So once you've signed in or created your Apple ID, then you need to agree to terms and conditions. So just press agree. Then you've got keep your iPhone up to date. That's fine. Location services, again, that's fine. Apple Pay, we'll set up Apple Pay later. No need for you to know my card details. Siri, we can use Siri, continue. So our Siri is that you just press this button on the side. Great. You've got improved Siri and dictation, which is absolutely fine. Screen time, which is really important to use because this will help to know what you're actually focusing all of your time on. Great for me because I spend way too much time on social media. It can really help as well if you have children in the home. So again, continue, absolutely fine. iPhone analytics, yes, that's okay. App analytics, don't agree to this one. True tone display, so we have a true tone display, so what it looks like afterwards. And hopefully if I just change this directional, you'll see the difference there. I always use a true tone display. Light side or dark side for me, making it easier. And again, you've got display zoom as well, which helps if you want to. So continue, welcome to iPhone, slide up. And there we are set up. So we're getting some text messages coming through here. So we've got some notifications as well. We've got the new home screen and new layouts, so with widgets, and then all of our apps over here. If we want to find all of our apps as well, you can remove from the home screen. There's a lot more there to know about iOS 14 and now iOS 14.5. Information's coming through. We've got our widget there for battery. This is great, and I'm glad it's all set up. So let's share some key details. So first of all, starting off with the color options. So it comes in black, white, product red, blue, green, which I have here, and they have just launched in their spring forward event. They just launched a stunning looking purple option, which looks really nice. Really nice. It's quite subtle as well. Again, it's more of a pastel color, but it looks really nice. When it comes to capacity, so no external storage allowed. So you know just to best get the internal amount that you want. You can use iCloud though. So 64 gigabytes, which I have, 128 or 256. I'm hoping come September this year when the new Series 13 comes out, they might scrap that 64 gigabytes because that is just too small. The display and what you're going to be looking at all the time, and this is a pure enjoyment from Apple. So it's a 5.4 inch Super Retina XDR display. It's an OLED panel, which has a resolution of 2340 by 1080, and that will give you a pixel density of 476 pixels per inch. So it should look crisp and clear no matter your content. And that could include HDR. So you've got HDR options on here. True tone display, which we've shown, and all the photos you've taken will offer wide color P3 gamut, which looks good. You've got the haptic touch now instead of the 3D touch, but that does have that option there. If you're worried about weight, don't worry anymore, because this device only weighs 135 grams, which is just lightweight as anything. CPU and power and performance now, and this is the same as the iPhone 12, is that you have the A14 Bionic chip with next generation neural engine, which is really good. Power and performance will be there to run all of your apps, run your widgets, run all of your daily tasks that you need to run on the iPhone. No problem whatsoever. So don't worry about the wet weather or dust or any problems like that, because it has an IP68 maximum depth of up to 6 meters for 30 minutes protection. So that's really good. So if it does take a dunk in the toilet or a puddle outside, you don't have to worry, which is one of the main things for us with an iPhone. Looking at the rear camera, and as I said, this is pretty much like the iPhone 12. So you've got a 12 megapixel camera system with a wide and ultra wide lens. So your wide lens is an f1.6 in aperture, and your ultra wide is an f2.4 in aperture, which offers 120 degrees field of view. So that means everything and everyone will get in your shot, which I think is fantastic. Offers 2 times optical zoom and up to 5 times digital zoom. When it comes to video recording, you've got 4K at 24, 25, 30 or 60 frames per second. You've got 1080p at 25, 30 or 60 frames per second. And you've got your true depth camera then on the front, which again is a 12 megapixel f2.2 in aperture. It's wide, so you can get a lot of people in your shot, and you can also turn it on its landscapes to get more people in. This also offers a 4K video recording at 24, 25, 30 or 60 frames per second, which is a real bump up now compared to the 1080 that we had previously. So one added benefit with this device is Face ID. So looking at your phone, it will unlock instantly. So if you have a mask on now, thanks to iOS 14.5 and the new watchOS 7.2, you can actually unlock if you have a watch on and a face mask. It will unlock for you instantly, which is really good and a great experience to see, because wearing a face mask, you have to put in a passcode all the time, can be a bit annoying, especially with Apple Pay. So a quick double tap of the power button will also bring up Apple Pay. I haven't set it up yet. This is a 5G model and it is compatible with 5G networks here in the UK, and it does have a 5G SIM in it, so we can definitely go and test that out. It also has the MagSafe compatibility. So this is where it can be placed on a MagSafe accessory, charge very quickly, and it will align properly, so it will charge the best it can do, which we will test out as I have a brand new gadget from Belkin to really take a look at. It is available to buy here today in the UK from Apple and other retailers. Here in the UK, the starting price is £699. And one of the questions I'm going to propose to you now is, do you think it's worth that? Is that a good price point? It's a lot lower than what the flagship high-end models are, but this has a lot of the same features in it. Smaller form factor, still same power. Question is, would you buy one today? And if so, what colour would you go for? From me, Ricky, thank you always for watching, and please make sure to subscribe to stay updated with all of my latest videos. We are moving ever closer now to the next step, which is going to be 30,000 subscribers. I'm going to be launching a giveaway very soon, so please watch out for that. Thanks always for watching, stay safe and stay well, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.